international news stories don't affect me. I'll say I don't agree because I think that international news is also very important for me. Uh, News bloggers don't provide real news. I kinda agree with this one because uh, first of all, I really appreciate bloggers who provide credible news. But some of them spoiled it by giving too much headlines to attract readers, which in fact itu tuh nggak cocok, tidak sesuai, it don't match the facts gitu. Important to follow local news. This may be right, but for me local news is very easy to get. Seperti itu. Jadi, so in my opinion, follow the local news doesn't really matter because sooner or later you will find out. Nggak seperti berita luar, nggak seperti, it's different like international news. News 24 hours a day is helpful. No, we have activities, we have a lot of things to do, so our life is not just getting news in a day. So kayak itu bakal mengganggu kamu banget gitu. It won't help you. Papers hurt the environment. We all know that the main material for newspaper is wood, and it is from tree. I won't talk too much about this one because I also realized that I still hurt the environment. I don't know whether newspapers are damaging the environment or not, so I won't talk too much about this one. There are too many hoaxes in the news these days. Yeah, I agree. Like I said before, news writers provide too much headlines to attract readers. Seperti itu. So hoaxes is kinda hal-hal biasa untuk dilakukan untuk mendapat keuntungan gitu. Nationwide coronavirus death toll increases by 18% in past week. The number of deaths from the coronavirus in Indonesia has increased by 18% over the past week as social restriction continue to be relaxed in some areas, according to the National COVID-19 Task Force. Provinces with the most significant increases in coronavirus-related deaths are West Java, 89% deaths, West Sumatra with 22, Central Java 16, Rio Island 10, and West Nusa Tenggara 7, according to the task force data. The sculpture in silk bid auction, starting price $90 million. A sculpture by Swiss artist Alberto Giacometti is being auctioned by Sotheby's with a reserve price of $19 million, but the winning offer on Tuesday could remain secret as it is being sold by silk bid. Unlike a traditional auction, Sotheby's will not reveal the purchase price, although the buyer can if they wish. 5 kilometers long artwork pays homage to abused Iraqi women. Along a 5-kilometer stretch of road in Sulaymaniyah, an Iraqi Kurdish artist on Monday unveiled a stitched collage of clothes from women survivors of domestic violence. The visual artist had asked women survivors to donate a scrap of clothing that symbolized their trauma and sew them together to create a giant, colorful patchwork. France on deforestation abuses in Amazon. US financial firms are helping fund environmental destruction and indigenous rights abuses in the Amazon with billions of dollars in investment in questionable companies, according to a report published today. The report investigates the firm's investments in 9 Brazilian and multinational companies accused of abuses in the Amazon, including mining companies Vale and Anglo American, agribusiness companies Cargill and GBS, and energy companies Electronorte. Accuses those companies of harmful practices including land seizures, violence against indigenous groups, illegal deforestation, and the use of harmful pesticides. The ministry claims Rinca Island project won't endanger Komodo dragon population. The current construction project on Rinca Island, East Nusa Tenggara, will not put the Komodo dragon population at risk. The Environment and Forestry Ministry has stated following concerns over the safety of the endangered species amid tourism projects on the island. The Komodo dragon population remains stable at the Low Buaya tourist location. If we control it properly and minimize contact with the animals, tourism activities will not endanger the population. Ministry spokesperson Nunu Anugrah said in a press statement on Monday, as quoted by Compass.com. Nunu said the estimated number of Komodo dragons in Lobuaya was currently around 66, of which 15 were often roaming around the tourism project development area in the resort. Lobuaya is the main habitat of the protected animal on Rinca Island, which can be reached with a 2-hour boat ride from Labuan Bajo. Nunu assured that project workers were being careful when using heavy equipment that could not be replaced by human labor at the construction site, such as trucks and excavators. During the construction, Nunu said the government had deployed 5 to 10 rangers to monitor the Komodo dragons around the site, including under buildings and vehicles carrying materials.